Hello everyone, welcome to Breath, your 30-day yoga journey. It's day 28. Trust. Do you trust me? Let's get started. Let's begin today's practice in a nice, comfortable seat. Thank you so much for being here. Benji's gonna find his seat as well. All right. Take a second, get settled in. Relax your shoulders. Get comfortable. And when you're ready, bring the hands together. Anjali Mudra, prayer position, hands at the heart. You can close your eyes here, gently tuck the chin, find a gentle, reverent bow here as you start to drop in to this moment and bring your awareness to your breath. And as we bring our awareness to the breath, of course, we probably have noticed throughout this journey along the way that simply by bringing our attention and our awareness to it, it shifts. So you may start to elongate your inhalations, lengthen your exhalation. Taking this time to gently deepen the breath and ultimately sweeten and deepen your relationship with your conscious breath. Take one more moment here, just listening. And responding. Listening and responding. Now slowly release the hands to the tops of the thighs and drop the head down a little more, chin to chest. So full bow of the head as you draw the shoulder blades together. Then just start to slowly rock the head from side to side, a little gentle tick-tock. Elbows heavy here as you stretch through the trapezius. And then bring the head up, open the eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And this time sealing the lips in through the nose. Long exhale out through the nose. Beautiful. Slow and steady, coming to all fours. Using the breath in the transitions here. And moving into cat-cow whenever you're ready. Using that inhale to really open the chest, press into the tops of the feet, and exhale to round through the spine. Now take it away here, find what feels good, don't decide where it ends, and trust yourself, trust your intuition. So we create this practice of listening and responding, but ultimately, what are we listening to? Cues from Adriene or cues from the teacher, or is there another layer of the onion we can peel back, snuggling up, getting a little bit closer to our hidden truth. Now that's interesting. Come to a nice tabletop position and make your way to downward dog. Listen to your body. Again, trust your intuition. Stretch it out. Any thoughts that are coming through, things that feel like distractions, items on the to-do list, give yourself permission to be here now in the present. Use the anchor of your breath, of course, to keep returning to the moment. One present moment is kind of a window to the next, and we get to practice that on the mat. Love it so much. I'm so grateful for this practice. Let's walk to the top, nice and slow, feet hip width apart or flush together. Forward fold. Couple breaths here, listen. You can take the hands underneath the feet. As we've introduced, we can clasp opposite elbow with opposite hand and rock a little side to side. We can find exquisite stillness here, allowing the breath to be what moves us. Trust that whatever you're coming to the mat with today is a-okay. Maybe embracing the mantra, everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. And what if that were true? Shake the head a little yes, gently. And no, gently. And then when you're ready, bend those knees, ground through the feet, and let's slowly roll up to standing. As you arrive in mountain today, go through a little full body scan, starting at the feet. And just give yourself an opportunity to see what you can find, something new maybe. And just trust that process. You don't have to necessarily do anything big. It can be a subtle connection or a subtle discovery, small discovery. Gently lifting up through the heart space. Practicing that balance, that dance between softening and engaging, surrendering and staying active, this strength and grace, effort and ease. And we'll keep this practice going as we inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up and overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, reach to the sky again. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Follow your breath. Inhale, we lift up halfway. Gaze straight down or slightly ahead, but lots of length in the back of the neck. And exhale, soften and bow. Good, root to rise. Bring it back up. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Strong connection to the breath and body here as you breathe out. And then fingertips go down to come up. Big breath, big stretch, reach for the sky. Draw the shoulder blades together, bend the elbows as you exhale, thumbs back, pinkies forward, lift your heart. Good, inhale, reach it back up. And exhale, forward fold all the way down, nice and easy. Inhale, lift up halfway. Long neck. Exhale, soften and fold back inward. Good, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot back, just the left foot. Lower the left knee to the earth. Good, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift your chest, maybe look up. Good, inhale, rise back up, fingertips reach. And exhale, slow and steady, come back to your nice low lunge. From here, lift the back knee, step the right foot back, inhale to look forward, shift forward, exhale all the way down to your belly. Plant the hands so you can draw the hands in line with the rib cage. Maybe you play with bringing the fingertips off the mat. Follow your breath, inhale, rise up, cobra. Take it easy to start, and then exhale, soften and fold back down. Curl the toes under, inhale in, exhale, plank pose, so navel draws up to the spine as you rise up. Inhale in again, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here, claw through the fingertips, soften through the skin of the face. All right, from here, nice and easy, step the left foot all the way up into your lunge, lower the right knee down. On your next breath in, sweep the fingertips forward, up and back. Exhale, bend the elbows, navel draws in and up, thumbs back, pinkies forward. Good, inhale, reach for the sky again. And exhale, slow and steady, bring it back down to the earth. Lift the back knee, step the left toes back, plank pose. Inhale in deeply, exhale, slowly lower to the belly. Inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale to soften and fold. Curl the toes under, press up to all fours or plank, and then send it up and back, downward facing dog. So nice, refreshing breaths in here. Start to lean in. Focus on the sound of your breath. Trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. If you need to take breaks at any time, own it, right? Use it. Keep breathing. When you're ready, bend the knees generously. Send the hip creases up towards the sky. Really reach them up. Then carve a line with the nose to look forward. Inhale, exhale, make your way to the top. Big inhale lifts you up halfway. Exhale to soften and fold. Root to rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes, observe the breath. Notice how you feel. And soft bend in the knees here. Fingertips go down. Here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Big breath, big gesture, big stretch. Good. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to soften and fold. Step the left foot back. This time, back knee lowered or lifted, your choice. We inhale, fingertips sweep all the way up towards the sky. Good. Exhale, bend the elbows again. Lift the chest, heart up towards the heavens. Good. Inhale, reach, head over heart, heart over pelvis again. Then exhale, we come all the way back down. On your next inhale, we twist, right fingertips up towards the sky. And exhale, bring it back down. Beautiful. Plant the palms, step the right foot back. Inhale, shift forward, look forward. Exhale, belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Use your inhale to open your heart. And use your exhale, that contraction of the navel, to slowly make your way back to downward facing dog. Good. On your next inhale, gently step the left foot all the way up. Back knee lowered or lifted, your choice. Inhale, sweep the fingertips all the way up towards the heavens. Exhale, bend the elbows as you lift your sternum up towards the sky. Good. Inhale, tuck the chin slightly, reach back up, crescent lunge, or high lunge rather, and then exhale, slow and steady all the way back down. Into your twist. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky, stretch. And exhale, slow and steady, left hand to the earth. Step the left toes back here. Plank pose. Find a softness here if you can. Just trust a little improvised movement here as you maybe shift the hips a little left to right. So we're not doing those hip dips again. This is something else. Just see what happens. And if you find that it's in your repertoire today to maybe turn onto the outer edges, inner arch of the foot like we did before, you might give it a try. And if you've already collapsed to your belly, we're gonna meet you there now. So nice and easy, belly all the way to the earth. Good, inhale, cobra. And exhale to soften and release. Curl the toes under, press up to plank or all fours. And downward facing dog. Upper arm bones are externally rotating, inner thighs are internally rotating. Breathing nice wide lateral breaths here. Good, bend the knees generously, lift the hip creases up high. Inhale, carve a line with the nose, look forward. And exhale, make your way to the top. Good, inhale, halfway lift, this time with airplane arms. Open the chest, look forward. And exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Root to rise here, inhale, reach for the sky, big breath, big stretch, catch something, a little magic overhead, a little star, and then bring it back down, palms pressing together at the heart space. Close your eyes, pause, observe, listen to your breath. All right, check it out. For this next beat of our practice, I'd like to, let's bring the hands to the waistline for a little stability. I'd like to invite you to keep your focus out or even looking at me, but don't look down, my darlings, unless you absolutely have to. Trust that the ground is there behind you, right? We know that it's there. We've stepped back so many times into these lunges. So trust, we're building this 360 awareness of our exterior, but we're doing it from the inside out, right? So just a little practice, a little training. Lift the heart. Find your mountain pose with hands on the waistline. Deep breath in. Exhale, no need to look back unless you absolutely have to. Nice and easy, trust the ground is there. We're gonna lift the left knee up on our marionette string as we've been doing, and then we're gonna slowly step it all the way back into a lunge. If we get here and we find that squeezing the thighs together is not enough to feel stable, then we can lower onto this back knee. Super awesome. Otherwise, we're here. Good. If you have the back knee lifted, bend it for a second, get your center underneath you. Feel that power, that strength in the legs. And then here we go again, reaching the fingertips forward, up and back. Careful that you're not too narrow here. Lots of space in the shoulders. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Great, inhale, and again, imagine someone's just gently pulling your fingers or your wrists up, so we have lots of space between the waistline and the shoulder girdle. And then we'll bend the elbows, lift the chest, slowly squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now pause here and breathe. Neck is nice and long. We've done a lot of beautiful work, not crunching the back of the neck, but keeping the neck in beautiful extension of the rest of the spine, squeezing our thighs to the midline. Breathe wide here. You got it. This is challenging. Find that breath in the back body. What? Okay, inhale, reach for the sky, stay here. Exhale, left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Again, it's okay to gently come onto the left knee here. You got this. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. Big stretch, inhale in. Then exhale, we're gonna cartwheel all the way back down to our lunge. Beautiful. Step the back foot up to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift, rinse it out. Exhale, soften and fold. Root to rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky, maybe hook the thumbs. And then exhale, hands to heart. Take a second, observe. Trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. No one said it was going to be easy showing up for this type of work. But when we really trust the process, trust that it's valuable, trust that the mere fact that we're coming to the mat with intention to be with our breath, slow down our heart rate, to uncover our hidden truth. Dude, so good. Okay, here we go. Hands to the waistline again. Trust that that ground is there. You got this. Mountain pose. Stand up nice and tall. Inhale in. Lift the right knee up on your marionette string. And then slowly step it back, nice and easy, into your high lunge. You can always bring that back knee down. Great. If the knee is lifted, bend it just a bit. Get your center underneath you. Find that connection, that lift through the front body, that grounding through the back body. Pull the elbows back a bit here. Breathe. Start to straighten the back leg again. As you inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up. So in the static holds, it's really never static, right? Because the breath is actually getting a chance to be the star of the show, the prima ballerina. So we're here, and when you're ready, we're gonna bend the elbows, draw the shoulder blades together, lifting the heart, a back bend here, wow. Grounding through all four corners of the front foot, and we breathe. We practice nice wide lateral breath, breathing down as you inhale. Keeping a nice long neck as you exhale. You got this. Squeezing your thighs towards the midline. Hug those low ribs in. Spread the fingertips. Notice what it feels like to be alive today. Sweet. And then inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, here we go. Left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Pull that left hip crease back. Think of all those beautiful twists you've been doing. Such a wonderful gift for the spine. Draw your navel in and up. You got this. Left fingertips go down. Right fingertips reach up. Big breath. Big stretch here. And then slowly cartwheeling all the way back down. Rock the back foot up to meet the front. Forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Your version. Exhale to soften and fold everything back in. Lovely. Fingertips come on the mat here. We're going to bend the knees so much so that we come down into a low crouch. Walk the fingertips forward. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to bow the head. Breathing deep here. Try to press into your pinky toe. Nice. Then drop the heels, lift the hips up high, forward fold. Root to rise here. Big breath in as you ground through the feet, squeeze the legs, send the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Catch a star and bring it all the way back down toward your heart. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and listen. All right, fingertips are gonna come down left to right. You might take a little step back, but don't look down. You can even bring a little attitude to it. I will demo this again. You can just step back without looking. And I'll just do it one more time. When you just step back and you're like, I have all of my awareness or my willingness to have self-awareness. And it really does bring a little magic to your energy, right? It's like when someone walks in a room with kind of awareness, you're like, ooh. So, here we go. Let's do it one more time. Step back up, and then here you go. Just step back without looking down. And if you're not able to do this, you're gonna do your version of that, and you're just gonna embody it fully and trust that you're exactly where you are supposed to be. Mountain pose. Shift your weight to the right foot. Slow marionette string lifts the left foot up. We're gonna interlace the fingertips around the shin here. Beautiful. Now we're gonna bring the right thumb back to the sternum, a little half prayer, and then we're gonna slide the left hand down to the ankle. We've been here before, nice quad stretch. We're gonna flip it back, squeeze the left knee in towards the midline, and we're hugging everything in towards center, not collapsing into the right hip. Now you might just stay here. We can even use a piece of furniture or a wall to work here. Or we might flip the left hand around to the left arch. Keep squeezing the knee in. And then take that right hand that's on the furniture or maybe on the heart, and we might just play with extending it outward, palm face up. And you can always return to your base. And then we'll start to kick out, perhaps through that left foot, finding that lift up through the center line, lift up through the pelvic floor. So we'll kick out. We're opening up through the left chest, of course. Neck is nice and long, soft bend in that standing leg. Breathing deep. Now find your focal point, find your drishti as you come into a dancer pose or a standing bow. If you fall, just come back to it, hugging those low ribs in. And then wherever you are, inhale in. Embody it fully, and then exhale, slowly release. Check it out, right arm over the left as you stand, lower body in mountain, upper body giving yourself a hug and embrace, like, dude, you tried, it was awesome. Balancing postures do not lie. Trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, left side, and then we'll bring it down to the ground, chill it out, and call it a day. Whenever you're ready. Marionette string lifts the right knee up. Stay focused here. Nice and easy. Control your breath as we interlace the fingertips and squeeze the right knee all the way up and in. Press away from the earth with that standing leg. So find your foundation here. And then we'll bring the left thumb to the sternum, slide the right hand to that right ankle. Kick the foot back and squeeze the right knee into center. So press out of that standing leg. Ground, and then when you feel ready, you might flip the right hand to the right arch. Keep squeezing the right knee in. Inhale in, exhale, maybe you send that left arm out, palm face up, and maybe we slowly start to kick the right foot out. Nice and easy, working from the ground up here, soft bend in that standing leg. Shoulders relaxing away from the ears. A full body experience, and if you fall out of it, just come right back to it. All good. Trusting where you are in the process, where you are on the path. Careful not to hold your breath. Don't forget the name of this journey. And then let's all take one more deep breath in together, fully embody the posture wherever you are. And then slow and best you can with control, bring it back. Lower body's in mountain, upper body is gonna come into an embrace. So left arm over the right this time. Give yourself a big hug. Dig down into the heels, lengthen down through the tailbone. Should feel yummy in the low back. Then release. Without looking down, step to the top of your mat. And inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Last time, inhale, halfway lift. Airplane arms optional. Exhale to let everything go. Walk the feet as wide as your yoga mat. Toes spill off the edge, fingertips on the earth, and slow and steady we're gonna drop our center down in space, come into a squat. All right, if the heels come up here, go ahead and let them. We're working with the opposition here, lifting up through the front body, grounding through the back body. So take a second, find your foundation, adjusting the feet if you need to. And then we'll keep the fingertips on the ground, or we'll bring the palms together at the heart. Now press the elbows into the legs, squeeze the legs into the elbows. Find that connection. Then stay here, or you might start to shift your weight forward onto the hands. Lifting the heels, walking the toes in towards center, just a little crow practice. Under the umbrella of trust, just trusting the process. Don't worry about hitting that shape. So reminder, our gaze is forward. We're moving from center, shoulder blades Drawing in and together, we have this external rotation in the upper arm bone. And then, maybe one toe lifts off and then the other. And maybe not today, just trusting that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this process, listening to your breath. And after you play for a minute or two, or 0, you're like, no thanks, not today. That's great. We're gonna slowly come out of the squat. So if your feet aren't together in the center of your mat, walk them to the center and then use your hands, your paws, to slowly come to a seat. From here, we'll inhale, reach for the sky, and exhale, send the heart forward, reaching for the toes. Now, don't get too bummed out if your hands don't come near your toes. Do you know how crazy that is anyway? So, honor your body, trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and wherever your hands land, enjoy the present moment. Maybe tomorrow they'll go a little further. Maybe, if you keep your home practice up, which is really what this is all about, an invitation to do just that. Maybe one day you grab the ankles. One day you grab the big toes. Maybe one day you grab the outer edges of the feet. There's this acceptance and the celebration, right, of just trusting that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And when I keep showing up to connect to myself and stay curious about, my hidden truth, I actually start to really believe that, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. All right, take another moment here. Make sure to relax the weight of the head over. And then from the base of the spine, find that little connection. Maybe even you lift up. There's a little Kegel action there. And we slowly, from the root chakra, we travel all the way up this super highway, all the way up the spine. You can soften through the feet here now and the toes, and we rise up. Gorgeous. Come to flat back from here, nice and easy. Great, we're gonna hug the knees up to the chest and then rock them over to the right side. Cactus arms here, breathe. Maybe turning onto the left ear if it feels right. And then slowly through center, take it to the other side. Coming onto the right ear if it feels good. Inhale in, exhale, come back through to center. And slowly extend the legs out, one at a time. Now we're going to interlace the fingertips and then bring the palms behind the head. Don't worry, we're not going into any core work. We're just relaxing. I want you to open the legs wide so you have lots of space so we're not too bound up here. Give yourself some space, walk the ankles out. You can extend the thumbs here. We're going to give ourselves a little massage with the thumbs right into the head, the neck. You can close your eyes. Finishing today's practice with a little self-massage. Again, using the thumbs to press into the back of the head, the neck, relaxing the jaw. Starting to allow your breath to just be an easy, natural flow. No technique. Just nice and easy, organic rhythm. And then releasing that, bringing the arms to rest gently at your sides. A flash of surrender, big, big moment of trust. Letting go, finding stillness, the courage to rest. Just take a moment here to give yourself permission to do absolutely nothing, trusting that the benefits of your practice are there already, formulating, talking, serving. Relax the weight of your body completely and fully into the earth. A way to show up today. A way to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Thank you for trusting me and this practice. Let's bring the palms together. Thumbs all the way up to the third eye. This point of intuition, the teacher within, the guide within. We'll take a deep breath in together. And a nice refreshing exhale to close the practice. And we'll whisper, Namaste.